Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and today I will be doing a detailed flip through of this grungy antique French journal that I had fun making and embellishing. I'll go through how I made it, how I did the cover, this beautiful fabric soft cover. And this journal is up for grabs in a journal raffle giveaway. So tickets are $2 to enter for the chance to win this beautiful journal. Huge thank you to everyone who has already entered. Basically, the easiest way to enter is through this PayPal link that will be down below in the description box. But there are other various ways you can enter if you don't have PayPal. Some people have donated through all these methods, so they have been tried and tested. And everyone who enters or donates to support the fundraising of my book to be published will also get a free printable kit from my Etsy of your choice. So the way to claim that is just to email me the name of the kit you would like. So it's been fun sending everyone their various digital kits and seeing which ones people are wanting. I'll go through all of that list in detail at the end of the video as well. But first of all, let me show you this journal and how I made it. So how I made the cover. The base was using a quilted fabric from Spotlight. So I just got it from a Spotlight store, which is, well, I think it's, I'm not sure if it's around the world, but we definitely have it here in Australia. So I got this quilted fabric, you know, where it has those sort of hexagons. So if you feel it very carefully, you can maybe feel those hexagons, which is quite fun. So you get that really authentic feel of the quilt underneath. So very nice and soft and spongy. And then I've added this beautiful fabric on top. The fabrics and the laces, I believe I got from Paper Daisy Journals. And I did make the cover in the same sort of style, or inspired by Amity Bloom's course with her, one of her courses with the Everyday Journal, I believe it's called. Her one had a bigger spine, so you can definitely make the spine as large as you want, but basically I did a single signature and just have this gorgeous fabric cover that is so spongy and lovely. I have made quite a few covers using that same method. I'll show you another one that I still have in my collection. So this one is also made out of that quilted base. So you can see it's got that same sort of texture to it, really lovely. And yeah, you can just add and layer your fabrics on top. Basically what I do is I use some clear craft glue to gently lay it down in place, and then I go around with my sewing machine to stitch everything in place. So same method and two very different looking covers. I'll measure the cover size if anyone is wondering. It is about 21, just over 21 centimeters tall and about 14.5 centimeters wide. So yeah, this one I still have to make up. I'm going to make it up in a similar style to this one, but with a bit more blue. And the reason why I'm holding on to this one is because I think I might keep it. This one this was part of a collection of, I think 10 or so, 12 or so fabric and lace journal covers. And all the other ones have sold, but this one I have kept because I think I'm keeping it for me. This was my favorite one. I tend to keep my favorites of each collection. So then this one here, I took it out of my Etsy to make it available for the raffle. All right, so coming in here, I did put a lot of embellishments in here. There's some tucked into pockets, others that are paper clipped in, so you can move things around. The idea behind these journals was to create like a happy mail in a journal where you get a whole bunch of vintage and antique French ephemera to play with. So it's taken me quite a few years to collect all of these goodies from various places. So I've been thrifting at vintage shops and antique shops in Melbourne and where I live. I've been sourcing these from Etsy, various Etsy shops over the years, and finally had enough to create these 12 or so journals, and I wanted a lot of variety, so we've got all different types of ephemera. So the first piece we've got is a postcard, And sometimes I can't decide which side I want because they might have a lovely image. I love the sepia tones to this, but I have a weakness for handwriting. So I did put that in there to show the handwriting. And then here, again, I'm just wanting to focus on this beautiful handwriting here. Oh my goodness, love it, love it, love it. So I just tuck all these in here to start off with. And then here, look at that, stunning. So this is a, what do you call it, like a receipt or invoice. And love the different text and the handwriting again. There's a whole bunch of my handmade tags. So again, it took me quite a long time to make enough tags to fill the 12 or so journals. But I made various different tags, and I put quite a lot of my collage ones in this particular journal. And then there are some beautiful antique letters throughout the journal. Look at this. Look at this penmanship, and it's double-sided. And wow, look at that. Just every bit of the paper has been used to fill up with writing. This is one of my favorite vintage ledgers. Stunning. Another one of my tags here is another letter. So an antique letter from 1918. So very cool. Coffee dyed pages throughout. Here's another antique letter. This is from some vintage music paper. So that was really cool. This is another vintage ledger, another antique letter. Here's one of my collage tags. So that's the star of the show for me right there, this little piece here. So very cool. And another receipt or invoice. Everything sort of goes together. You can see the things match. Then this one I had fun stamping on some vintage dictionary page, French dictionary, on a paper bag that I originally cut off the top and then glued on the dictionary page, and then stamped this frame, and then stamped the butterflies on top. And I think that's so effective. I love that. And then we have one of my napkin envelopes inside with the Eiffel Tower, another antique letter, some vintage French exercise book paper. Now this is one of my favorites. I love like the larger writing. Another collage tag. This is a vintage French wine label. Some more music paper, vintage French, some vellum, and then here again I just love all of this, all the different fonts featured here. This is some more vintage French exercise book paper. I've had a bunch of, I got struck it lucky at a local op shop. We get quite a few backpackers through here, and there were a bunch of French exercise books. Now this is one of my favorite pieces in here. So instead of being bound into the journal, I gave you the full piece. Look at that. So cool. Even the back is really awesome. So the reason why I did it like a happy mail is so that you could do whatever you want with these pieces, so that you can maybe put them in a little stash, bless me, in a little treasure box, or you can use them to journal with, cut them up, make your own tags, or you could probably make a journal with all these, embellish a journal with these. This is one of my favorites. I love doing this. So you got the frame stamp and then the key stamp on that vintage dictionary page. Another one of my collage tags. I did try to put quite a bit of red into this journal just to match the pinky tones on the front cover. The beautiful florals. So if you're wondering if that was intentional, yes, it definitely was. So flipping through to the other side, there's lots of goodies inside here, lots of pages with just stunning writing, but tried to give, you know, a good amount of blank pages as well, so you can actually use it and write in it as well. But hope it's like a treasure chest, a vintage antique French treasure chest full of lots of goodies. So in here we have another antique letter. I love making tags out of these ones. And then in here we have a beautiful antique envelope that is that has a beautiful stamp here, and I love the stamping there, and you can tell it's definitely grungy antique. But inside we have another beautiful full-size letter. Like, look at that, look at that, stunning. And I love that these are all original, so everything in this journal is original, no printables used. And you know, these letters are just so fantastic, like little pieces of history. So that one just slides into here, so you can remove that if you want. This one has a lovely stamp on it as well, red and red to go with the red. Here it has a little fold out piece as well. Loving all of the layers. Okay, here's one where I couldn't decide. So again, I chose this one with the pink postcard to match the pink of the floral. So really sweet little dress. But then I just love, I love handwriting, and this one has a stamp on it, which I love, and it's red. So I was like, oh, I want to feature the red. But both really cool. So that's a bit something special at the back there. And then we also have another antique envelope. So I'm like, what do I do? Do I put it at the front? Do I put it at the back? I don't know. Everything's lovely, lovely, lovely. So that is the antique, or the grungy antique vintage French journal. Love, 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 love. So if you're interested in owning this journal, you are most welcome to enter the raffle. So like I said, $2 a ticket. There's a PayPal link down below. That's the easiest way to enter, because you just click the link and it will take you straight to the way to enter. And that is in support of publishing my book as well. So this raffle is open for a month. It's been going for about 2 weeks so far. And I've been giving myself that deadline. By the end of the raffle, by the end of that month, my book will be ready to be published. So that is exciting. Some people just want to enter the raffle. They're only interested in the journal. Others not interested in the journal, but they still want to donate to support the book. And I welcome both types of people. And of course, some people are interested in supporting the book as well as entering the raffle, and that's even better. So you can definitely enter via the link, or if the link for whatever reason is not working for you, you can definitely just PayPal to my email. So one person has done that, and I know someone else wants to do it this way. So you can just do it to my email. Some people have, purchased a journal through me through PayPal, or some people actually they don't want to be, for example, a patron of mine because they don't want to sign up for a whole other website, but they still want to support my channel. So some people just donate every now and then through my PayPal, and others support me through Buy Me a Coffee and just, donate towards Willow Bound Journals. So these are different ways you can do that anytime at all if you would like as well. Everything is super appreciated and helps me to be a full-time YouTuber and journal maker and workshop teacher and journaling teacher. So you can definitely just do PayPal through the email if that's easier. For those in Australia, some of you already have my bank account details if you've purchased a journal from me. So, and another lady, she emailed me directly and just asked, can I get your bank details to enter the raffles? So I have done that and can do that again if you're interested. So direct deposit, just email me if you don't already have my bank details if you're in Australia, and I can pass those on. You can also buy me a coffee. 2 lovely ladies have entered the raffle through this method so far. So big thank you to those 2 lovely ladies, and they even wrote a little note as well when they did that. So that was really lovely. I love reading their notes and hearing about people's stories about journaling and entering the raffle. And one lady left like quite a long note, and the other one just said, yeah, I would love to win the journals. And I was like, oh, that's so heartwarming. I love that. So that's another way you can support my channel, the book, and to enter the raffle. If none of these methods work, but you're still wanting to donate or enter this raffle, please contact me, because I am happy to figure out something, a way that works for you. So I can perhaps do an Etsy listing, because every person who donates gets a free printable kit. So you can just email me the name of the kit to claim your prize, and I will send it to you. And I've been loving sending everyone their kits. And so I could possibly make up a little kit, a $2 kit in my Etsy, and people can purchase a ticket through that link. I'm even thinking after the raffle, maybe I will do that and just have like an ongoing little listing to support the book ongoing. I don't know if anyone's interested in that one, but let me know. And I was creating a special book printable anyway for people who donated specifically to the book, but then I combined it with the raffle. So I was like, maybe I'll look at doing that in the future sometime. And a little bonus for everyone who does enter the raffle and donates for the book, your first name, this is how I've worked it out, your first name will go on the thank you page of my book. If two people have the same first name, I'll just include the first initial of your surname, unless you write in the note the name that you want to appear in the book, whether it's initials, whether it is your full name. Some people want their full name included. Or if you don't want your name included at all, then just in the note put anonymous, or don't want to be included in the book or something. But I'll just include your first name for everyone else. So I hope that is clear. All the information will be down below in the description box. And I'm getting so excited. I've created my spreadsheet with everyone's names who has entered. And basically I'll just do the random number generator, and whatever number comes up, I'll find it in the Excel spreadsheet, whoever's number lines up with that. That will be the winner. And I'm getting so excited. I want to know who the winner is, but we've got about 2 more weeks to find out who the winner will be. And yeah, if you want to enter, you can enter as many times as you would like. So if you, for example, purchase $10 worth of tickets, you enter 5 times. If you buy $20 worth of tickets, you enter 10 times. And most people have done that. Most people have purchased with $10 or $20, which I'm so thankful. It's not necessary at all. It's just $2 a ticket, but I am blown away. I'm thinking either you really want to win the journal, or you're just really supportive of the book. Either way, I am super, 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 super thankful. It's been really amazing seeing the support, and it's really helping me get inspired and motivated to get this book done, and get it out into the world. I am so keen to share a bit more about that book with you in future videos as well. And oh my goodness, it's getting exciting. It's getting very, very exciting. So a huge thank you to everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. A big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in September. You are wonderful, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for believing in what I do. If you would like to become a patron, my Patreon website is linked down below in the description box, and that's where you get access to all my extra videos, including the monthly Making a Journal series videos, plus all my printable kits from my Etsy are on my Patreon for the rubies. And depending on your tier level, there's mail that can be sent out to you, little happy mails or journals, and that kind of thing. So thank you so much for all your amazing support and words of kindness and encouragement. It means so much to me.